Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Red Wolves will kick this deep to begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after.
That's one of the favorite guys.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Hey!
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresno State offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep line. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years. Kurt, always interesting to have these two leagues collide. So it's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home and home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return opportunity to bring this back.
Hey.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back up. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stops just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey.
Positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Red Wolves come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Bro,
It's a 2-yard gain.
I'm about to push y'all out of here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention there, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit. He's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it on a counter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
Oh, she got a stop sign. Where's me? She has a stop sign.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Can you say methodical marathon march, just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. So the defense come up with a stop this time. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Launching it. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving to 2nd level of defense now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
some bugs. You should see.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. This time it's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
That's a great feeling when the quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Red Wolves will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And the Red Wolves will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Rayner. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete because he threw good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The offense really clicking here. On the ground, it's Barnes. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Red Wolves are going to cash in this red zone trip. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a second and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Childs. He's running out of time here. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Contact doesn't let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
To throw, it's Rayner. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he lofts it towards the left sideline. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Red Wolves will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Red Bulls offense back out there. Trying to build a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. It's caught downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first half of the 46.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield at 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I'd like to call here 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Childs. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score Arkansas State 21, Fresno State
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception during the last possession. Trying to find room. It's Barnes. And the one moves the ball over the 33.
Great job from the offensive line there, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Barnes. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Red Wolves pick up enough yardage for a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Red Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Bryant. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. And they heave it deep downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Red Wolves begin a new series here. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Red Wolves are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grant behind the line. It's Riley. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it to the right side.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Childs. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now another deep ball here. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you can take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Back to pass. It's Childs. And he'll waft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Yes.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for some space. It's Wiley. And on the final play of the